that you couldn't live without. Okay, and you can talk about except mobile phones and computers. Except mobile phone and computers. Okay, so I'm just you just need to eliminate mobile phones and computers from this topic. Okay, so a piece of technology that you could not live without it. Okay, so this will be your question, and I'm giving you at least 5 minutes to prepare on this, and you need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. Okay, meanwhile, let me log into the chat box. So if you have any queries, guys, please let me know in the chat box. So actually, there is some technical issue from my end. I'm not able to like switch on my cam, but I believe I'm quite audible. We can discuss in this way too, right? Yes. Okay. Application practical aim. What is this application practical aim? Let me see this. Okay. So Ajay Yadav, application practical aim. What do you mean by that? How they are something Pushpa is talking about. I don't know. It is half of I can see. Sir, I'm tensed about my IELTS preparation. I don't get the answer for reading module. Okay, you need to watch our reading videos, and also you can take a specialized course. You know, where a one-to-one tutor will be there. Definitely, you'll get the help. So regarding that, you can speak like after the class with the ma'am, and she'll help you with that. Okay? So definitely, practice makes you perfect. So you need to do more and more preparation, and with the help of person, a tutor, you'll get more, uh, knowledge about it. Yes. Then Pushpa is saying, ma'am, how they are going to give, ma'am, how they are going to provide audio. Okay, audio. You don't need to worry about it. So audio will be inbuilt over there. So they're going to provide jacks and along with the headphones. If it's a paper-based test, and if it's a computer-based test, definitely it will be attached to the computer. Okay, so you don't need to take any gadget, anything. So all you need is you need to be presentable to the. You need to be present at the examination center. Rest of the things they'll take care. You need to just take the stationery, two to three pencils and sharpener and an eraser. Okay. And what between computer-based and paper-based test in IELTS? Okay, we have already discussed and we have been discussing about this. There's no difference. Only thing is the interface. Computer-based, you'll type it in the computer, and paper-based, you'll write it in the paper-based. All the modules, all the criteria, all the entire thing is the same. Okay. Yes. Only thing is the interface, and the result you will get it in within a week, computer based, and paper based in 2 weeks. And headphones will be given. Yes. And okay, Aishwarya, if we give a computer based test, what is it? Will we still get 1 minute? Yes, definitely. What is this 1 minute for? 1 minute for prepare. Oh, speaking, you'll be face to face. That's what we were I was telling yesterday, right? So people who didn't follow yesterday's class, guys, I can't help you. Okay. So you need to know that in even in computer based or paper based test, speaking will be face to face. A live person, a person will be taking care of your test or taking the test. You know, not taking care of your test, will be taking the test. Okay. Yes, so you will be doing like an interview face to face, but it is not a formal interview. You know that, right? Okay. Now, uh, Those who have yes raised hands, can you raise hands for this question? I want you to speak on the topic for 2 minutes now. Okay.
So these hands have been raised for that itself, for the sample questions itself, for the screen
Okay.
assignment.
Okay. Okay. The Devi Nagavalli, Asa, Kiran, Dhiravat, Ganesh. Okay. This time we'll ask someone different. Okay. Uh, Dhiravat Ganesh. Ganesh, can you unmute yourself and speak on the topic for 2 minutes, please? Dhiravat Ganesh, are you there?
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ganesh, you
what
can
is the
start speaking. Ganesh, are you there?
hello? Hello?
Ganesh, there is a lag in the call. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, good evening, sir.
Very good evening. So, can you speak on the topic, the given topic on the screen?
Yeah,
Are you ready?
sir, here is something network is problem, sir.
Okay, so no
Yeah,
worries. We'll ask
yeah, I
someone
can text
else.
you.
Uh, Trinad. Trinad?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
Yes, Trinad. Can you please talk about the topic? Your time starts now.
Yeah, I want to make it very simple today. As it was a concern with speaking, I want to mention about a technology which scans the ID card. So while we are entering into the college, they used to scan our ID card, which was a unique code for every student. And while we are entering into the college and getting out of the college in the library and while using the every source of college, we need to scan the ID card. And so I by that the students cannot write every time in the paper with a pen. So no need of those kind of things, no need of waiting and everything. It has been well organized, and every time you can use it with very ease. And all the other facilities in the college are also linked with it. As far as technology is improving, so we have to catch up with that too. So
Mhm.
while they also make it everything online, when the parents are coming, when you want to group outing for a long weekends or 2 3 days a trip, you can register there and you can mention through that. So it has made us very easy to everyone. So you can book online everything, and you can scan the card at the food as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Any?
this kind of technology, yeah, yes sir, I
Mhm.
am finished.
Continue, continue.
Yeah, just I want to add a few things like these technologies also associated with library. They if you if you are a student, you have to enroll there. As per your course, you have to take some books and everything. So you have to scan every time. They will maintain a good records. Whether how many times you are taking a book, how are you returning it really or not. So these kind of will be benefited for the institute as well. So
Thank you.
sometimes while in yeah.
Okay. Good that you when I asked you to speak more, you were speaking. So the examiner till he or she says thank you, stop. We are going to the next part. So you still go on speaking. Okay. So that is one thing you can do. And you spoke more than 2 minutes after I told you you wanted. I mean, you need to still extend, but this should not happen in the exam. You what you need to do is you need to go on speaking till the examiner says thank you or stop. Okay. And see, your pronunciation is good. Because I didn't find many errors in pronunciation wise. But only like one thing you said is something related to paper. It's paper. Okay, paper. So can you please pronounce this PAPER?
Paper.
Yeah, paper. Okay, so that is one thing. And after that, you said in the end of the sentence, you said everything. Some people say, I have many people come across like this. In the end, they say something, something, or something like that. Everything. So you should make a complete sentence. Don't leave the sentence abruptly or in the middle. Okay. You said in the sentence, I mean, by the end of the sentence, everything you said. So what is everything? I like that sentence was like very abruptly left off. So you need to make a sense of each and every sentence you utter from your mouth. Okay, that is very very important in speaking because it is getting recorded and examiner will also be listening to you very very carefully, and he or she will be looking out for mistakes. So don't give a chance for the examiner to mark you down for these things. And okay, yeah. Otherwise, it is fine. Here and there, tenses were like you were using some wrong tenses. Instead of present tense, you were using past tense. So take care of your tenses. One or two mistakes I found like that. Okay. So overall, you're like staying on the topic. Your different words you were using. Maybe they were very simple, but yes, effective. Okay. So vocabulary wise, also you're good. Okay. And coherence and cohesion is nothing but staying on the topic and talking about the topic. Okay, that is also you have done well. So only thing is here and there a little bit of pronunciation went off like paper, you said. Okay. And tenses also, which tense you're speaking, try to stick to that tense only. For example, if it is in present tense, describe a piece of technology that you couldn't live without it. So it should be in present tense, isn't it? So, but if you're talking about past scenarios, definitely you will use past tense. But here you're using present scenarios, isn't it? You were using, when we enter into the college library, or when we enter into the things, we use this card, the access card. You mean to say, isn't it? So, yeah. So these are the things you need to work on, like take care of your tenses and also work on your pronunciation a bit. Okay, it's not completely. I can't. It's not that like completely I can't understand your entire pronunciation. No, no, it is not that case. Here and there, but otherwise, you know what you're speaking, and you are there on the topic very well. Okay, keep it up.
Thank you so much,
So
sir. Thank you so much. And
yes, any other person?
regarding the tenses, you have given me a good suggestion, sir. Thank you so much.
Great, great, great. So, if you speak more, if you see, we have dedicated trainers. If you take one-on-one sessions, we'll be conducting more and more speaking sessions. Like for example, if we take 20 hours of course, at least 5 days we'll be conducting these speaking sessions in that, isn't it? So you can take that advantage too and improve your overall score also. Okay, okay.
Yeah, sir.
Next.
Sir, and one more thing. While I'm getting a pause in any situation, I'm getting a little panic. So that how can I avoid that?
See,
Is
panicness
it by
should
practice
be
only?
there. You should be concerned about things. If you're not concerned, you'll be very careless, isn't it? So that should not be there. If you're careless, that will show on the speech also. You're headstrong. So that should not be the case. Even if you know the language really well, you have to be humble. That humbleness only comes when you are tensed a little, and that should not be shown, by the way, on the face. See, everyone, the best speaker, when he or she gives a speech, then definitely they'll be little tensed in their mind, what the audience will think, how they react. In the same way, in the exam, when you give the examination, you'll be little tense. That's very normal. But don't show that on the face. Be confident, have a smile, and if you work on different topics like this, then definitely this hesitation will go off. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Now I want Ashik Ali K. Can you please unmute and talk about this on this topic, Ashik?
Uh, Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Can you are you audible?
Yes, you're audible. You're audible. You can start now. Your time starts now. You need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Firstly, I am not very fluent in English because of
Okay.
sir. 1 minute.
Okay, I'll come back to you, Ashik.
Yes, sir. I am currently working.
Ashik, you're not
Something.
audible.
Hello.
No. Yes, before you
Hello.
were audible, really clear. Yeah,
Sir, I am no. I am currently working. So can you give some time?
true. Okay, okay. I'll come back to you.
I I'll come back after 5 minutes.
No problem.
Okay.
Uh, Atmaja Joshi.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Can you am I audible?
Yes, you're 100% audible. Very clear. So, can you tell
Yes.
me which technology you feel that you cannot live without it?
Yes, sir. I feel that the technology which is most important to me in like current days as a college student is a reminder list, which in that reminder list I include my all day work, which means basically I make to do list in the reminder list, which makes me stay alert on everything like my work uh, or my studies or when I go to college, my work, everything. I use it every day for important things, like what I want to do in my whole day. It reminds me time to time, and it helps me to stay on my work. Like I do all my things, like my assignments, my meetings, studies. It makes me punctual and disciplined in my work. All my problems are solved because of this like crucial technology, uh, and it has improved my life in all ways. It makes me to stay on the time.
Hmm.
So it always has great impact among my friends, family, or in work professional. Where like people looking me, my impression as a whole personality, like people looking towards me, it has changed,
Okay.
and overall it has developed me in a more great way.
Okay. You still need to speak. You have spoken up to 1 minute 20 seconds. Can you speak more about the technology? When did you come across this technology, and what is this technology all about?
It's means to uh, to be honest, I want to speak because I'm not punctual and more disciplined person. So this technology makes me to be always like punctual or disciplined, and it always reminds me like what to do in my whole life, whole day. Uh, I I write everything like automation is there, of course. I write everything like what I want to do, what this time. Uh,
And what is this technology all about? What is the name of the technology? Sorry, I forgot.
as a reminder list
Reminder list
or
technology.
to-do list. Means it's like medicines, all like it is also beneficial for the for our grandparents, especially they forgot all small things like when they want to take medicine or
Mhm.
if they want to go outside for a walk. It
Is
help.
it an app? I'm sorry. Is it an
Yes,
app application?
yes, sir.
So yeah, so we can find this application in computers, isn't it? Or
Yes.
mobile phones. So I was just telling
Sir, we can
that.
write also, no? Means we can write our
Mhm.
whole day, like it is reminder list or whatever to-do list we want to make, we can write it and it helps. It
Where can
helps
we
us
write
like
it? Where can we write?
on piece of paper, sir.
Okay, okay. So is that a technology? No, that is not a technology, right? So
Okay.
technology is something which has been invented recently, and you are using it. For example, a
So
washing machine
actually,
is a
I can't.
technology. Huh?
Okay. I can't think like out of the box of computers because I only get like this app, this application.
I know. That is the
I
reason
can't
I
find.
made it little tough. See, everyone will talk about computers and mobile phones because that is the piece of technology we use every day, isn't it? So you can talk about washing
Yes,
machines, you can talk about microwave ovens, you can talk about your scooty or scooter or car. That is also technology. It's an invention, isn't it? Is
yeah,
it
yeah,
come
yes,
under technology? Obviously, it comes under technology, right? Otherwise,
yes,
everyone
yes.
will talk about like
Mobile phones or
Instagram,
computers. Yes,
mobile phones. They'll talk about Instagram again. Okay, so that is the
yes,
reason I
yes,
avoid computers or laptops and cell phones. So you need to really think out of the box now. What piece of technology? And we live in this technological world, isn't it? So solar energy
yes,
is a
yes,
technology, isn't it? It's an invention. We can talk n number of things of solar energy. Maybe it is the clean and future energy of the world. It is going to, isn't it? So that is
yes,
also
yes.
technology. So think of many things, guys. I'm again telling you, except mobile phones and computers and laptops. So you need to speak on the technology, except mobile phones, computers, and laptops. Okay. Yes. Anyone else?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Good try. Good try, ma. Good try. Very good. Hmm.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Who is it?
I'm Ashik. No, I'm
Ashik,
ready
yes.
to.
So you need to speak on technology. For example, you need to exempt, or you should not speak about computers, laptops, and mobile phones, except that any other technology.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, may I
Mhm.
start?
Yeah, please start.
Sir, in the current changing world, there is so many innovations took
Mhm.
place took place in every field of technologies. I am
Mhm.
here telling about the technologies that helps our entire life. Um, it is transportation technologies.
Okay.
I think transportation technology plays an important role in everyone's life. Uh,
Okay.
everyone, uh, uh, everyone,
Uses.
everyone uses this technology once
Hmm.
once in their life because of
Hmm.
they need to uh, while considering children's, then they want to go school with a transportation facility, um,
Okay.
and
Okay. And what else? People also travel to different places, right?
people also travel from different places, and this technology mostly helpful for keep a punctuality and
Hmm.
keep a
Yes.
punctuality
And cover the long distance in few hours, isn't it? For example,
and co-
if you take
yes, yes,
airways,
yes,
for example, if you want to go from Hyderabad to Cochin,
yes.
it
The
takes
if
only
the
2 hours by
yes if the
airways.
if a plan if a man plans to move small distance or uh,
Long
little bit of
distance.
distance or a long distance, there must need a transportation facility.
True.
Without transportation facility, it will not be done.
It is very difficult, right?
It is very difficult.
Yes, yes. So we
Uh,
cannot imagine our life without transportation, isn't it? Let it
yes,
be
yes,
a shorter transportation, shorter distance, or a longer distance, isn't it? We
yes,
cannot
yes,
imagine completely our life. True.
yes. I think if a child born the this technology this technology plays from a child born to
Okay.
their death.
True, true. So this technology has been used from a newborn child till the end of the life, human life, isn't it? Obviously,
Yes, yes,
transportation, even from hospital to from house to hospital and hospital to house. So that is what
yes,
you're
yes,
really saying, right? An ambulance or a car or a auto, the transportation is
yes,
required,
yes,
isn't it?
yes.
Even to the graveyard also, obviously, ambulance is required, or to the graveyard service. Yes, definitely, this transportation is required, isn't it? That's what you mean to say. Okay, that's a
Yes,
very
yes.
nice way of telling. That is a very broader way of telling about technology, you know?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Sir,
Yes.
hello, sir. I am firstly I am not very good in English because I am studied 12 studied in Malayalam medium till 12.
Okay. 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 No issues. See, language is like just, it's not, I won't say it's very easy, but definitely it requires an effort because speaking in English, we have been speaking in other languages or in a mother tongue for a longer time. So all of a sudden, if someone asks us to speak in a different language, it would be difficult. But to come out of this and to learn the language or any language, not only English. If we want to learn a specific language, we need to be in touch with the language. How will you be in touch with the language? You need to speak every day with someone who is also with the same aim to learn the language. So try to find out the people who are trying to learn like you, and speak with them for 1 hour every day or 45 minutes every day, or if you don't have time, at least half an hour. Try to speak with them in English. Okay. If the
Yes,
person
yes,
is
sir.
really good at English, then he or she also will correct you. That is the best. The person who knows good English, if you speak, if you practice with that kind of person, that will help you a lot. Okay. So that one
Yes,
thing I
sir.
can say. And believe me, it is not rocket science. You can learn it, buddy. Okay. And the areas
Okay.
where you can improve, what's your name? You said, I'm sorry.
Ashik, Ashik.
Ashik. Yes, Ashik. Yes. Nice name, by
Yes.
the way. Okay. Ashik, you said there is something intervention. There is so many intervention happen in the starting sentence. Okay.
Yes.
So it is not there is. So many is like plural, right? So there are
Yes.
so many interventions. Okay. There are so many
Uh,
interventions which happened in this world, and you continued. So it is not there is. Okay. You need to be very careful with the tenses. For example, here the tense is correct, but the helping verb is should be plural because so many you said, right? So there are
yes.
many
Yes.
interventions. There are so
Yes,
many
sir.
interventions which happened. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
are should be there. Then I
Yes, sir.
also
Yes, sir.
find out you in the end you also said I am studied. It's not I am studied. I studied in Malayalam medium. So I am will not come. I studied in Malayalam medium. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. And some of the pronunciation errors are there. So a little bit of MTI. Obviously, MTI is there in your speech. MTI means mother tongue influence. For example, school, you say schooled. You added a,
Yes, sir.
l to so obviously in Malayalam, I believe a lot of ala is used, isn't it? So
Yes,
you said
sir.
instead of school, you said school. So correct these kind of things. And also for play, many children play, or said you children play or something you were trying to say. Instead of play, you said plays, plies. You said. I'm sorry. So
Yes, sir.
plies you said. So you need to correct these pronunciations. How will you correct this? I'll tell you a hint. You need to watch more and more. Listen to more and more conversations. Okay, in English again. So, for example, do you watch television or OTT? Do you like OTT channels? Do you have OTT channels?
No, sir.
Or yes, if you have a mobile
I
phone,
watch.
definitely watch interviews.
I watch English series.
So yeah,
That
that will do. Try to watch English series, English movies. And again, why I'm saying English is English doesn't mean again even not only Britain. You can also watch US because in listening, both Britain people and also US people. They come as speakers. So that will help you in listening too. So watch English movies, okay? But try to concentrate on the uh, how to pronounce, how do they pronounce the words, different words, how do they pronounce, where you need to correct, and where you need to correct, how will you know? You need to record your voice. So another hint is, for example, take this piece of technology, this thing, and try to record yourself in your mobile and listen to it. Then you will understand. Okay. So here and there, I found out that plurals, so singular plurals were a little going here and there, and MTI was there. This is the only feedback I can give you as of now. But to increase your thought process, to brush your English in a really polished way, definitely you need to watch more and more English movies, English series, and end of the day, you need to speak with someone who can correct you. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's see who else is there. Now this time I want a new, thing. Describe a teacher who has had a significant impact on your life. So I want you guys to prepare on this topic. I'll give you exactly 3 minutes. Let's see. But in the real-time examination, only 1 minute is given for preparation. Okay. So let's see how many hands will come up. So I'm giving you 3 minutes. This time we'll give a chance to Salahuddin. Okay. So
Yes.
Salahuddin,
Are me audible clearly?
yes, you're audible, buddy. So Salahuddin, where are you calling from?
So I'm from Chennai.
Your voice is not audible now.
Okay. Now you listen. Are me audible?
No, dear, you need to come nearer to the mic.
So it's a laptop. I trying to become near, but it's it's hold some distance. Are me
Um,
audible?
you're audible, but your voice is not clear because of
Yeah, it's
the.
low pitch. Is there? It's a low pitch voice.
Yeah, it is. It is becoming low. See, it's starting with a good, volume, but after that, it is going low. Okay, can you
I
try
don't
to
know
speak?
what is the exact issue. Uh, it's fine to hear you.
Yes, can you try to speak on this topic, please?
Yeah. It's the teacher is I met in my class. It's his name is Jade Kumar, and he teach me chemistry. And he is a wonderful man, and he have a wonderful language and wonderful phrasing. And every day is a new thing I learn from him.
Mhm.
So he
Is
teach
it in the
me,
past or now? I want to know this chemistry teacher was in the past or now?
yeah, it's the past, yeah, past.
Okay, so you
So
need to use your past tenses, buddy. So you said he teach me chemistry. He taught me chemistry. Taught. Okay.
okay, okay.
Yes. Now you can use past tenses.
Okay. He taught me a chemistry. At very beginning, I learned from him many of things. He teach me as a new thing, and every day started with his face. It's a new experience to seeing him because he started with his lecture a new story and new beginnings. So it's more quite interesting to hear her voice is very clearly at pronunciation at chemistry level is see some difficult words in chemistry, but he says
Mhm.
in it's clearly, but uh, we understood a lot from him. Um,
Okay. Okay.
so one of
So
the main
how did?
reasons is chosen my undergraduation in chemistry. From he also teach a very clear lessons and give a wonderful explanations. Whenever I got some silly questions or silly doubts, he also smiled with clear my doubts in a beautiful manner. So
Mhm.
he is a wonderful person I ever meet, and as a teacher, so a lot
Okay.
of inspire with him.
Okay. Good. So, are you still in touch with that teacher?
No, no, he's going with some other institution. But I have a
Okay.
contact with him in an Instagram. He's book very well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So, anyways, the best thing is you. I love your confidence levels. You came up and you started speaking. That's really good. Okay, and you were trying to speak up to like 2 minutes. That is also good. But in between the areas where you can improve are you're looking for thought process, what to talk about him, isn't it? So you're searching for sentences, you're searching for memories to what else it went good with
yeah,
him.
it's gone with 2 years ago. I
Uh,
studied I studied with him, and
yes. Hmm.
it's the best in
It's been a long time,
speak
isn't
with
it?
him. Yeah, it's been a long
But even
time.
though if it's long time, we remember our teachers, our mentors really well, isn't it? We can never
Yeah,
forget in our life.
not only
So.
he with him, and also a best teacher from its name is Atul Singh. He teach me as zoology, and really it's teach well, and it's like a medical student is sit with the medical teacher. His drawing is
Mhm.
wonderful. As a doctor, his sign was how it is look like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So another sentence you said in the conversation is he's going with other institutions. He's not going along with the other institutions. He went to the other institution. He went.
okay,
He's not going. You should not use he's going. He went to the other institution. Okay.
okay, I got it.
Yes. So always be careful which tense you're speaking in and just be on the tense and try to speak about that person. And all the things you can recollect it. But if you really forgot like what else I can say, what else I can talk about. Okay, you can talk about another teacher also. So no worries. You do it. See, even though the question is about to describe a teacher, you can talk about another teacher also. You can say. So after this chemistry lecturer or the chemistry teacher, I also like another teacher. You know, she's my English madam, and I used to like her a lot because the language skills she has or she had at that point of time is really awesome. I always used to dream how can I become in like a speaker like him or like her. So you can talk about the other teacher also. So you can talk
Yeah,
about two people at the same time. When if you're still looking for words, if you're still looking for some more sentences, and the time is not 2 minutes up, so you can talk about another person also. It's not a great deal. Okay.
okay. The gap is
So
matter.
your tenses and also thought process. Okay. And yeah, sentence structures are fine, but if you listen to more and more conversations, that will also help you. And try to speak with others the same feedback which I've given earlier person to Ashik. So even the before person also. Yeah, unless until you speak, see, you listen, you see things, you hear things, but uh, when you don't speak, it won't happen, right? So end of the day, you need to speak. It should be practical. So you've done all the theory part, you have seen things, you have heard things, okay, you read things, but when you don't speak, that won't happen, right? So the language only comes when you speak. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so be in touch with the language. Okay, any other person who wants to talk about favorite teacher? No, we'll discuss a different topic. Wait. Okay. By the way, part after part two, we have another part, that is part three. Okay. So what is part three all about? Part three is all about again follow-up questions on the part two. Okay. So let part three, that is section three in speaking, is for 4 to 5 minutes. Okay. And part three, the examiner will ask you further questions related to the topic of part two. So that is means extended questions on part two. So part two is a topic round, but depending on the topic, they might ask you. It's no, they not might. They will ask you 4 to 5 like questions again. Okay, and this will go on for 4 to 5 minutes. There is no fixed set of questions again for part three, as long as the examiner feels that he or she needs to judge you on it. So they might ask you maybe another question, maybe 5 questions also. Okay, but minimum to maximum is like 4 to 5 questions. That's it. So they might ask you on education, culture, society, environment, globalization. Okay, they might entirely ask you a different topic also, but 99% they'll ask you on the topic related to part two. Okay, that will be the follow-up discussion. So that is part three. So let's see what are the tips. Provide detailed answers, usage, I mean, use a range of grammatical structure, express opinions and justify them, and engage in discussion. So it's like discussion doesn't mean that the examiner is going to say something. No, you're the one who is going to talk about it. And here also, make sure you utter at least 3 to 4 sentences. Like part one, I said, right? When the examiner asks you any question, try to say it in naturally, but at least 3 to 4 sentences should be answered. Here in part three, also try to expand your ideology. Okay, so obviously vocabulary also been looked here. Again, not high level vocabulary, but range of vocabulary. But if you want to learn words, okay, that is also good. You can use them, and also use idioms, guys. Idiomatic language is very, very important here, and that will give you or take you to a better band score if you use idioms. So idioms, you can find it in Google. You can you can just type like most commonly used idioms in English. Okay, if you type that, you'll get it. So try to indulge in your day-to-day conversation. That will help you. And it is not like you learned like 5 to 10 idioms that only you're fitting it every you're just keeping it in every conversation. That should not happen. It should become natural. Like it should come naturally. So for example, a part three questions will be like this. So part three question, this is the part three question. What kind of challenges do you think the people face when traveling to new places? So what is the part two question? Describe a memorable trip that you have taken. So already we were discussing about a memorable trip in the last class, isn't it? So based on this part two question, this is part three question. What kind of challenges do you think people face when traveling to a new place or new places? Okay, let's see what kind of answer we can give. And after that, I will expect answers from you. Okay. Traveling to a new place or places can be challenging in many ways. One of the biggest challenge or challenges is dealing with cultural differences like language barriers, customs, and social norms. Okay, obviously when we travel to a different place, we come across different cultures, varied cultures, the cultures which are quite different from our culture. Okay, even the social norms, the customs, the traditions they follow. So that is what it is. This can make it difficult to communicate with the locals and navigate unfamiliar territory in an unfamiliar territory. So obviously when we go to a different place, we face these all these kind of things, and sometimes we cannot communicate with the locals that very well, because locals can be laymen also. Them if they're not educated, obviously they won't know English. Okay, so if you go to any other European country where they don't speak much of English, or if you go to Asian country, some Asian countries, if you go to a local place and there you try to communicate with in English, then it will be difficult, right? So those difficulties you can face when you travel. So another challenge is dealing with the logistical issues like transportation, accommodation, and safety concerns. So yeah, obviously, when you are new to the city, you might not know which transport, which or what kind of transportation to be taken to reach to certain destinations because you're not a localite over there, right? And accommodation and safety concerns, even safety concerns also. So we don't know for which area is good, which area is not. So obviously, Google provides everything nowadays. Before we go, we have to research properly and go. But we might also face these things, sometimes when we go to a newer place. Additionally, travelers may face unexpected obstacles like illness or unexpected events that disrupt their plans. Obviously, we plan it in a great way. So when we are traveling to a new place, we plan many things. But what if we all of a sudden we fall ill or we feel sick? Then that time some of our plans go in vain, isn't it? So some disrupted events, some if something might happen which you're not thinking of, or which usually you thought of something and something else happened over there. So that is also not good, isn't it? So these are the possible things where people find it challenging when they travel to new places. So now I want people to raise hands and quickly talk about on this part 3 question. So let's see who is raising the hand. Okay. Guys, I want you to raise hands, please. Is there anyone else who wants to talk about this question? It is a part 3 question and you need to speak in a wider range anyways. So we have few people here. Okay. So someone has raised hand. Um, this time I'll give a chance to Asa Kiran. Asa Kiran.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's he. I'm sorry. So, what's your full name?
Full name is Asha Kiran only, sir.
Oh, Asha Kiran. You were there yesterday, right?
Yes, sir. Yesterday and day before yesterday also I was there.
Oh, that's really nice. So,
Yes.
really good. So, what kind of challenges do people face when they travel, Kiran?
Sir, nowadays the people are facing so many problems when they go from one place to another place.
Okay.
Some problems which they face are like climatic changes and the transport facilities and accommodations provided by the location which where they will go, and the most of the people who are getting affected while traveling are the people who are coming from other countries. Nowadays the
True.
people from other countries are coming to India, and they are getting so many stamps by looking their appearance and everything.
True.
Because of that they are taking lots of money from them, and this has to be reduced by the government by taking some actions against these activities.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, so you can speak up to 3 to 4 sentences. Obviously, you can speak more also. But don't speak at a stretch because there are other questions also, like another 3 to 4 questions the examiner is going to ask. So the
Yes, sir.
examiner has only 4 to 5 minutes for this section. Okay. So just
Sir,
state few challenges like you told, right? Cultural differences, even climatic change. That is a very very vivid and very important. One of the difficulties people face when they go to a different. For example, people who travel from here, from India to Canada, and Canada is the coldest country, right? So you
yes,
have
sir.
to prepare yourself in that way. In the same way, the last issue you were talking about, when people come here they face many issues because they are foreigners. They are being ill treated sometimes, or they be
Yes, sir.
treated in such a way that to people only think of extracting money from them, isn't it? By
Yes, sir.
telling more and more like fees and other things. So these things
Yes,
has to
sir.
be stopped. That's a good thought you have. Very good. Yes,
So
yes.
can we give some examples in this part 3?
Yeah, this is what. So in front of you only we have. You can talk about. You can just cut the question. I mean the answer in 3 sentences, 3 to 4 sentences. Like you can see, we have
Sir,
listening.
as it is, part 3 is for 4 to 5 minutes. Only 3 4 questions will be asked, no, right? So
Yes, maximum five. Maximum five.
yes, sir, 5 questions. So we can speak for 30 to 40 seconds each question.
That's it. That's it. 20 seconds each. Again, see,
Okay,
there
sir.
is no time limit for part three and part one. Only time limit is there for part two question, and you need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. Here, you can even you can end in two sentences also. But I expect my students and my, I want from my end, the people should speak at least 3 to 4 sentences so that it should be very natural again. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay, sir.
the
Thank you.
the things which you can speak on, the like you have raised many good issues, the problems like climatic change, which is not there here, right? In this, you also said how tourists feel uh, when they come to a different location, different place. Some
Yes,
tourists are ill-treated. Some tourists are seen as aliens. People try
yes,
to
sir. Some,
watch them continuously, gaze them continuously. So it's not good, isn't it? So we
yes.
should treat them normal. Okay, fine. So we'll see another question now. Uh, so good job, good job. So I want someone else to raise
So
hand.
what, sir, in what sector I should improve my skills, sir?
The only thing, like yesterday I told you, right? You need to work on your thought process, but that thought process also is good. You know what to speak. So this time, what you'll
Okay,
do is, I want you to record your own voice and listen to it. You'll understand. Okay.
okay,
Otherwise, everything is good. I love your confidence levels. So definitely, you are a scorer of 6 to 6.5. Good.
okay, sir.
Good.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. So yes, our next topic is, guys, please raise hands for this. It's not topic, the next question. So I want you guys to answer in 3 to 4 sentences. How has your grandfather's influence on you impacted your relationship with others? So you can talk about grandfather, grandmother, uncle, anyone. Okay. So this time. So can you guys raise hands for this? I'll give you a sample answer for this. It's not that you have to use this only. You can use according to your own life. So my grandfather's influence on me has had a significant impact on my relationships with others. The one key lesson he taught me was the importance of empathy and kindness towards others. So being empathetic, being kindness towards others is what I got from him. You can say that. Okay. He always emphasized the value of treating others the way we want to be treated. So definitely everyone wants to be treated with respect. So obviously we also should give respect. So this is an important lesson has taught by my grandfather, and this has helped me develop strong, meaningful relationships with the people around me. And because of this, these lessons, what my grandfather taught, I have been like using it in my everyday life, and following it in my everyday life. And believe me, I am heartthrob of many people now. You can say that, okay? So it should be natural again. You can add a little humor to it. So the question is, my grandfather's influence. So you can add instead of grandfather, you can talk about grandmother or any person. Okay. So anyone can raise hands. Is anyone there? Okay. This time we'll give a chance first to Shiksha Singh. Shiksha Singh, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. Hi, Shiksha.
I,
So how was your how like who is the person who influenced you a lot in your life?
it will be my grandfather.
Okay.
Okay. So the way he impacted me was by being adamant. Like,
Hmm.
can I give some history about it? Like, I think
Please.
that okay. So in India, families are considered to be a very important during times of my grandfather. But eventually, he realized that he was betrayed by his own brothers, and this
Oh.
made him very adamant to work harder and to build his own empire. And uh, this is something that I love about my grandfather. Like, if you are being betrayed by someone, instead of, complaining about it and, telling them that, why did you do this to me? You should work hard on yourself and be someone that even they look at you for their needs now. So that is what has helped me, and I
Oh,
am influenced by him.
okay. Thank you. That's a great thought. So yeah, really nice. You have got good lessons from your grandparents. Good, good. So yes, nice thought about it. Very good. So there's nothing to give any feedback. You are good to go. You can give the speaking test if it is tomorrow itself. You can go ahead and give. Okay, very good. And
Thank you, sir.
yes, who else is there? Yes, let's speak with Soumyadeep Ganguly now because he has been raising hand from past 45 minutes.
So not 45 minutes since yesterday.
Since yesterday we are not giving you a chance. See, the only reason is we want others to get a chance, okay? So,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we
I get
can't
that.
accommodate everyone, right? But now I see you are there. So please go ahead. So, who is the person which impacted your relationship with others?
Well, sadly, my grandfather passed away before I was even born,
Oh,
so
sorry.
yeah, I didn't even get to know him. But I think the person who like gave me the best advice regarding relationships with others is my mom. Like she has always taught me to be humble to others and like consider how others feel first before saying anything to them. I really am very lucky to have such a great mom, and
Okay.
every day you know uh, what can I
Mhm.
say, every relationship, like I'm talking about romantic relationships, like every relationships that I've gotten into, see, like I have backed out of some of them because those like those people didn't suit well with my mom's standards.
Okay. Fine. So you said every relationships, buddy. It's not every
Yeah,
relationships, every
relationships.
relationship. Okay. Because every means singular.
Yeah, yeah, I
Every
noticed.
relationship, in front of my mom's influence, nothing, it was nothing. So I believe that my mom's influence was is a lot till now, and I follow each and every word of my mom. So that is what everyone should do, I believe. You can say this. Okay, very good. So yes, good job. That is the only correction I wanted to do. Yes, good guys. So there are a few questions like this. How has technology impacted? Yeah, this is again about technology and reading habits. Okay, and how can individuals contribute to sustainable tourism and traveling? It's about tourism and traveling. So you have stipulated answers. Those who really like don't know what to speak on these kind of topics, you can go through our you know material and then get access to it. Definitely you have like really beautiful ways to think, but end of the day you can add your own life example to these answers and make it more natural. Okay, these are only hints for you again, but you can really use them in your speaking, IELTS speaking, and make it a good band score over there. Okay, so it is there in a handout given today, and also yes, yesterday's handout and day before handouts also, the answers are there. I mean, stipulated answers are there, so you can go through them and learn things. Okay, but end of the day, it's all about speaking. When you, unless until you don't speak with others and get corrected, with a person who knows English a little better than you. Okay, no need to be a professor or a you know a lecturer, but at least a person who is good in English. Okay, that is what you need to do. Otherwise, our trainers and tutors are always there to help you. So to get the help, definitely you can contact uh, uh, our mentors and your counselors. definitely they'll help you with that. Okay, to improve your language skills in all the bands. I mean, in all the modules. Okay, so we have these stipulated answers. Go through it, guys. Definitely, it will help you to crack a very good band score. Okay, if you believe in self-learning also. Thank you, guys. That's all for today. Any questions for me? So if you have any questions, you can type it in the chat box. Otherwise, we'll call it a day. Okay. So any questions? Any questions? So let's see. Okay, what is handsets or I didn't get it. Ajay, can you? Okay, by the way, so do you have any other questions on IELTS speaking on today's module? Please let me know. Yes, see, Atmaja Joshi, right? See, there are a lot of handouts which are available in our website, and for knowledge, to acquire knowledge, Google is the best place, isn't it? So first, go with our website. We have with those handouts, with those material, definitely you can score 7+ bands. Okay, so go through them, and that will really help you. And yes, you can acquire more and more also. If you finished with that, yes, if you finish doing going through the entire thing, then go for mock tests. Do your mock test. Okay, see where you're standing in each and every module. After that, again, you can work on some more material which is online, which is always all there online. Okay, so I believe Ubergrad has our website has utmost material and recent questions which have been asked in speaking, reading, and listening. Okay, go through them. Definitely, that will help you. Okay, I really thank you for your patience, for explaining carefully everything. Really, did I? Thank you so much, guys. It's been, I appreciate your patience for listening to me. Okay, I hope I made some impact, or I'm making some impact in your lives, So, because, see, to share my own life example, I just, that point of time, we never had any Android mobile or these kind of online sessions 15 years ago or 16 years ago when I wanted to improve my English. So internet was also very quite high price we need to give at that point of time. And I was just a kid, who just passed out 12, and I wanted to improve my language. So that was quite difficult. Now in this era, definitely you can improve your language skills. Not only language, you can do in a number of things. Okay, so everything is accessible. So take use of a website, and definitely you can reach your goals. Thank you, guys. Have a great day and good night.